tool haul video with some jazz hands. Woohoo! Small tool haul video for me. Just wanted to share a few of the things that I picked up that I haven't put away yet. Some of the things I've already opened up and been using. Unfortunately, I didn't get to share them with you. Some scissors, this flashlight. This is the Coast PX1. I've been using this and quite happy with it. It's got the telescoping lens, so it can focus. Blase blah. I think it's like 300 lumen. Good quality. You know, it's aluminum, anodized. Happy with it. I think it was $20 or something like that. Unfortunately, I can't remember right now. But Home Depot PX1. It's easy enough to look up. Made by Coast. I do recommend it for you know, getting into small areas and whatnot, and easy to carry around. Next, my freebie from Harbor Freight, and I don't know what it is about this thing, but it's cool. Not quite sure where I'm going to use it, probably in the toolbox, but cool nonetheless. I like it. It was free, and I got this because I bought this from Harbor Freight. This is a recommendation off of a channel, Bolts and Brews. Highly recommended by them, and I dig their channel. They are two guys, predominantly, for what I can understand, what I've seen so far, their content. One guy mainly that you know, they document their progress on projects and tools that they get. They do tool haul videos. They have a neat angle and things, you know, fun. Younger guys. Bolts and Brews. Recommend them. I got this for the junkyard, believe it or not, with the intention of my son for his Jeep Cherokee. He needs some wires. So we're going to go out there, and I want to get some existing wires from the wire harness that we need, and instead of buying the whole spool from the auto store or Harbor Freight or whatever. So, and you know, for a bunch of other different things. This was another one. It was under $10. I want to say with the coupon it was even closer to $5. And you know, it's Pittsburgh, so it's guaranteed. Gonna lifetime guarantee. So we're gonna go with this and put it through its paces, and hopefully it works out. Moving on, like I said, it's not a huge tool haul video, but still, it was fun. These are clearance from Home Depot. These are the magnets for your toolboxes. Like I said, they were $203 down from $797. So let's check these bad boys out. And this is going to drive the OCD people absolutely nuts. But you know, cool. They're just the magnets. I guess you just break them free. So if you're interested in this style, the chrome flames, then you know, go for that. And they're on the chip. So cool. Next up, I love my clearance stuff. I got dry erase. These are also from Home Depot. $6 down to not dry erase, window markers rather. I don't know. I don't know why I grabbed them, but I did. So maybe I can draw something cool in my wife's car before she goes to work. Why not? Again, down from $6. You know, it's the black. Just throw that in a box. $1.53. Why not? Home Depot. That's the bulk of my purchases. The this one was AutoZone, and I have the metric, but I didn't have the SAE. So these were on sale for $25 or $23, I think it was. It was like $25 after taxes or whatever. And you know, it's a nice set. It's made by Gear Wrench, which is made by Apex. So reliable and good to have. Who knows when you're going to need them? But ultimately, I wanted the ratcheting feature. I have regular stubbies, but the older I get, the lazier I get, and I want things to be more convenient. So this will work. Then, aside from Home Depot, I went to Lowe's. This is just something I wanted for my tool cart to have in there by itself. I have a Craftsman one sitting somewhere. So this is the 1/4 inch. That way I could just throw a socket on there, 1/4 inch socket. You know, if I want to just hand tighten or loosen something. This was like $8. One of the things, it's not anything that I needed. Certainly can get away without it. Most people can, but it's one of those things that I wanted, so I grabbed it. Moving on, back to Home Depot, because everybody gets boo-boos. Everybody has to take a boo-boo, but this is 4 boo-boos, and figured this was $10. The holiday special, whatever. Jumped on it. I probably should have grabbed one for each of my vehicles, but it's good to have. I seem to have to use every one that I buy every year, and progressively, I started off with the small little kit when I was working in construction, to now that I don't work in construction every day, I get the bigger one, because in construction you use whatever's handy, duct tape, electrical tape, whatever. Well, now it's on to this stuff. Next, impulse buy. This is Defiant. It is item number 1002475-878. I think this was $10. Again, I don't remember. It's one of the things I just threw in the cart while I was there picking up stuff for projects in the house. And 250 lumens, but I have this one, and I really, really dig it. Or I'm sorry, I have the Husky version of this, and I really like it. So I picked this up. This has 2 different sizes. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. And these come in handy so many different times. Worth grabbing. And we're going to move on to another light. This one here, I think was $10 also. Defiant. It's 1002475-650, and 500 lumens. This one came with the batteries. So now, with it being winter time, it's January right now. gets dark early, or it stays dark early, whatever. And, you know, I wanted to have something in case I needed to throw some light. Oh, it's pretty cool. Got the stand. Came with the batteries, as I said. It's pretty basic, but I like it. Is there only one setting? Yeah, it looks like it's 500 lumens and that's it. Yep. Cool. It feels, I'll tell you, you can't see, but it actually feels kind of rugged. Like, I believe that it would survive a couple falls. I don't know how many from how far, but I don't think that that's necessarily just for show. These bumper guards. So I have been happy overall with Defiant stuff over the past, but you know, it's not the best. This is the 1000 lumen. Which was this? Do I have that on here? My receipt. Yeah, I don't remember what this was. I think this was 15 bucks. It's item number 1001 396 908. What you can't see yet is that this is like a thinner shaft, which I don't know what the value of that is, but you know, sometimes you don't want the big bulky ones like the old school mag lights, you know, but I like the high lumens. We get skunks in our backyard, and I want to make sure that I can see without being close by. So this seems like it'll do the trick, and it won't take up a bunch of room. And at the same time, I can keep it on top of the fridge, which is next to the door. Oh, the button's in the back. It's pretty bright. Strobe, because that'll freak a skunk out. I should try that and just see if I can get it to like run away or something. But as you can see in my hand, you know, it's not incredibly large, but 1000 lumens. I don't have anything to verify that. However, it's pretty bright, as you can see. Husky also had these. Whenever I see them, I pick them up. These are the 1/4 inch though. These were $1.50 on clearance a piece. In my previous videos, I said you can find these in the section that has the pegboard accessories. So like the hooks and the racks and things like that that clip into the pegboards. You'll find these. These aren't with the sockets and all that stuff in the tool corral. That's why most people miss them, and it's also why when these go on clearance that they stay available for a long time. So if you're in the market, these, you know, they're pretty cool. Rob's Wrenches turned me onto these, and you know, anytime, like I said, when I'm there, I'll take a look. If they're on clearance, I'll grab them. These are good, you know, in my situation. You can load them up and throw them in the truck and leave them there. You know, they're gonna hold fast in your truck and, you know, your little toolbox, whatever, your go bag, and you know, good way to organize, or put them on a pegboard like they're designed to be, or whatever. So $1.50 a piece, $3 for them. You know, that's you're approaching Harbor Freight prices there. This was $5. Digital pressure gauge. I got the old analog still in my tool cart, so you know, I figured I seen this. They have it every year, and this year, like I said, it was $5. I grabbed it. This one, this thing. Every time I went near it, it kept going off. You know, so I figured it was a sign. Stud sensor. It was beeping every time I went near it. It was strange. I had to actually, like, you know, disarm it just for this video. So, corny jokes aside, it came with this bonus torpedo level, little magnetic one. Not an Empire, but you know, it's good to have just to throw around. This was $20. I think it was. Zircon, which is a very reliable brand. You know, I had an old Craftsman one, and I lost the battery backing, so I had it like rigged with tape, and it's just really embarrassing. So it was time to replace it. So I got this, and I'm looking forward to using that. This, believe it or not, I actually got for my 4-year-old. For her, she's got a toolbox. However, she might get my old one, because this is a better set than the one I have. You know, my handle's broken and not as shiny and new as this, and blah blah blah. So between you and me, I may keep this myself. I don't think she's going to be watching my video, and she'll be just as happy to get my old one. $15. They typically run $20, and then they'll go on sale for $15. But this is a bonus. They threw that in. I'm happy with that. It's a great set too. Like, I always grab this first when I'm like changing a light bulb on the tail lens, or putting together something in a house, like a toy or whatever. This is the first set that I always go for, and you know, so I recommend them for sure, especially $15. A couple other project things. I got Velcro, and these, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, because so I figured I'd share it. These are clear bumpers, self-adhesive. These are sold at Home Depot, and I have a project where I have these small little remotes for the Fire Stick and my TV. My TV remote's like even small now. And so we cut the cable, wire, whatever you want to call it, and we're just doing Netflix and the internet and Fire Stick and whatnot. So the remotes keep getting lost. So I'm gonna put on a nice board, if you will, the remotes with the Velcro and these little bumpers to keep them elevated up and still. And so it would be like the remotes are here and then these underneath. I never knew that Home Depot sold these, so I figured I'd share. Maybe you knew. $5, 2-pack air vent smartphone holder. My last one broke, which was like a Pep-Boys cheap jobber, so I figured I'd grab this. One of the cool things that I got, I ordered this through, it was the channel C. Jane Drill. So it's a female handy woman, handy person that she has probably 20, 30 years plus doing home improvement experience and whatnot. She does great, amazing instructional videos, and she showed this and left a link on her channel, so I bought it through her Amazon link. And this is actually to fix your hinges, or your door. If your door is sagging, I recommend you go into her channel to watch the video, Sea Drain Drill, and it's a Knuckle Bender. I don't know if you can see that. That's actually the door hinge, and you put this on there and you bend it, and what it does is it pulls the door back up into alignment. And you know, this is so you can pop the pin out, and this has the funky groove to grab a hold of that that part of the hinge to pull back, and it gives it the right amount of leverage. It's the right tool for the job, and it fixes it. And you know, especially if you have an older house, it settles, the door sags, you don't have to take it all apart. You can just use this tool for 20 bucks and fix it. So I love it. Sea Jane Drill, check her out. Highly recommend it. In fact, she has like the Morgan Freeman voice, if I could say that, of all the DIY channels. It's amazing. Her voice, you have to check it out. Her voice is absolutely amazing. Moving along, the video is long-winded. Another free item. A little picker-upper tool. And then my last three. This was $100. I think it still is $100. The Craig jig set at Home Depot. You know, I was going to buy the Harbor Freight version of it, but for $100, I always wanted the name brand, and I pulled the trigger. I can't wait to use it, and I have a feeling that I'm going to end up using it over and over and over again. Then I bought the 21 degree framing nail gun for 88 bucks, $88, pneumatic. You can pause the video to read all the specs on it, and you know, I have a really nice compressor now, so I wanted to get that. I have a pass load, which is gas operated, but the battery's kind of funky on it, and you know, so I figured I'd grab that, and that way I don't have to worry about keeping batteries good and blah blah blah. And my pride and joy, my favorite purchase out of everything here, I saved for last, which was the Husky 19-piece extension and adapter set. This set, I don't know what it is, but I think it's the coolest thing. My best friend bought it, and you know, he sent me a picture of it via text and gave me the bug, and he was like, yeah, it's really cool. And to me, like, the bigger value is you get this flex extension on there, which is like 10 bucks by itself, and these are the Wobble Plus extensions. So, you know, if you put the socket on there and you pop it all the way down, it stays stiff, or if you give a little tug on it, it actually gives it that extra 15 degrees of turn, a wiggle room rather. And it comes in this cool tray, and you know, you don't have to worry about remembering if you lost it or put it back. I do have extensions. I don't have the flex extension. I have adapters, so I didn't need them, but I definitely like some of the features that I don't have on the other ones, which are the knurling, the case. So the case is worth money to me, and the flex extension was where the big value is. So I really dig it. 20 bucks, can't beat it. And you get the 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive. So I highly recommend it. And if you watched it this long, thank you. And like, comment, subscribe if you're not a subscriber.